What it do? As y'all can see, new co-host is in the building. Oh man. Hey bro, we got a lot of expensive equipment right here. Be careful.
Yeah, what up guys? I'm Alfredo. You guys are gonna see me here pretty much a lot. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm gonna be around often, hopefully, if I can.
Oh hell yeah. It's already been lit the first 35 minutes of the camera not recording that we went through half an hour recording and then realized that it wasn't recording.
That was so foul.
If we would have posted that, y'all were gonna like me for sure.
Yeah. Alright, so before we get into today's, we're doing scary stories today.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about some from the last episode.
Yeah.
Obviously me and Javi mentioned a lot of times, you know, people can have different opinions.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna respect it 100%, and we expect the same way. You know, that doesn't, if someone decides to not agree with us, that's 100% fine. If you think abortion should be legal because this, and this, that's 100% fine.
Exactly.
But it's not necessary for you to have the need and go post on social media and then tell us this place.
Exactly.
We're not gonna say names. We're not gonna be like that. My respect goes out to whatever decide to do that. I'm generalizing because we really want to keep respect here. We respect you. We expect the same back.
Yes, we do.
It makes no sense for somebody to go out there and post. It was unnecessary. So if you think that you can go post something and not expect a clap back, boy, are you wrong. You are wrong.
That's ridiculous.
These boys knew all day I was pissed.
Yes.
You ain't not gonna say something and not expect something back. But I will put it there, you know, we don't want no problems. We don't want no arguments with nobody. Literally, my respect goes out to whoever, and I expect the same back. Yeah, if you disagree with it, that's 100% fine. We have our own opinions, and that's just it.
And I have something to add to that. We're perfectly fine with disagreeing. Obviously, everybody has disagreements.
Hell, us three could disagree here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But we're still gonna love
opinions.
each other. We're still gonna be the friends that we are.
Yeah.
You know.
And if you want to disagree, go ahead, disagree respectfully. Like, we're fine with disagreeing as long as it's respectful. You know, you can disagree in the comments. You can disagree on your own. Just be respectful about it.
Be respectful about it. There's no reason to go on social media and post something about it.
Especially, it's not about them posting. On
It's
social
not. It's
media.
not about
It's what
posting on
they
social media.
said.
It's more about
it's more so what they said.
You can go out there and post and be like, okay, I think that abortion should be legal because this, and this. But telling people to stay in place and telling people that they shouldn't have an opinion. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. I don't care. I could disagree with you to the fullest. I could hate your guts. You're still entitled to your opinion.
Exactly.
And we can't do anything about it.
And we may not agree with it, and I might tell you it's wrong opinion.
But
You're still entitled to it.
We
Exactly.
can't.
You can have your opinion. You can have an opinion that the sky is red.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be right? Who knows? But you're still entitled to that opinion. So, we just want to keep it like straight here. Respect. Everybody goes around, and you know, we don't encourage that kind of behavior.
And we're not gonna read the post or anything like that because obviously we're
gonna
keep that private.
We're gonna keep that private.
Yeah, we're not gonna throw shots like that.
We're not. We don't name people. We don't say nothing about people. My respect
To
goes
us,
out
it's
to
perfectly
whoever and whoever that person is.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. We don't want to point fingers.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
I don't even feel comfortable saying you know who you are.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want her, or I don't want him or her, or
To feel
like, oh,
like
I know that it was me.
Yeah.
I'm getting shots fired at me. No, we're not taking shots at nobody. Yeah. We're not gonna say who it is, what they said, nothing. We
respect to you, even though
respect to you. You have your own opinion. Just please don't go out posting
disrespect, but disrespectful
and in a disrespectful way. It was in a disrespectful way.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys know I did clap back and I did say something, and I did say the same thing that was said. But like I said, don't come at me and expect me not to say something. So we keep it a buck here. We have respect for everybody. That's the moral here. You know what we teach, what we want to preach here is like we said it in the, be respectful, be respectful, and be a better you. That's our motto here. So obviously, scary stories today.
Oh yes, we do.
They got a on.
Yeah, so I think it's best just bounce off. Just him first, me, then him, then you again. Just
Obviously, I don't got a lot of like scary
Do I
scary
go
stories,
one
so
story, one
Yeah,
story?
I'm gonna let you guys go.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
spill a lot of
Back and forth,
stuff.
back and forth.
I talk a lot on the podcast, so I'm gonna let y'all talk today.
Okay.
Could you just like slide the mics in this?
Yeah, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys go ahead and tell your stories.
We got you. Right, you go first. You go first. It's a bit more interesting.
So
Let the co-host go first.
Yeah, exactly. brand new.
So technically, there's a story about back then. It's actually a family story. So I'm Mexican, so obviously
we all Mexican.
all
proud.
three of us are Mexican.
Come on, man.
So this story took place in Mexico. So
Oh man.
it was when my mom was little, my aunt was little, all of that, and she got into an argument with my grandma. She was raising her voice, which is something you never do.
You
to a
don't do
Mexican
that. You do
parent.
not do that to your parents, bro. You do not do that. You do not do that.
know that come out there.
Bro.
And the thing is, she didn't even do that. My grandma said, "Go to your room and watch Se te va a aparecer el diablo." For y'all that do not speak Spanish and do not know what that means that means be ready, because
the devil's coming.
Exactly.
so technically she was crying in her room, especially after an argument with her
Yeah.
mother.
We all run to the room and cry.
Yeah.
you
So
feel me?
my
running away.
I'm gonna leave the house.
getting the backpack
Get the bag ready.
getting
That
the
one let me-
backpack ready.
I know.
But technically, what happened is my grandma walked inside the room, talking, asking her if she was like if she wanted something to eat to get hungry.
That's the
That's
the
the apology for
apology,
every
yeah.
Mexican parent. And she said, "I'm talking in my aunt's perspective."
Yeah.
She's just like, "Watch out with the cat." And she said that she saw a giant black cat, like a big black cat. And then she was like, "Watch out with the cat, don't step on it." And
Oh.
like, my grandma was about to step on the tail.
Damn.
And she's like, "Mom, watch out, don't step on the cat, don't step on the cat." And my grandma would look down, like she would be looking down. She's like, "What cat? I don't see anything."
Oh.
And she actually did end up stepping on the cat's tail, but nothing happened to my grandma. So technically, what happened is she stepped on the cat, and my aunt was like, "I told you to watch out, this and that," and that my aunt heard like a very like creepy like sound that the cat made when my grandma stepped on it. But technically, when it turned back, it didn't scratch my grandma. Like the scratch appeared on my aunt's leg.
Damn.
But like deep scratches too. And for those of you who don't know, like if y'all don't study religious or anything like that, the devil could come in any way, shape, or form. And especially if it comes in an animal, it's most likely gonna be black.
Yeah.
Like for a bird, it would be a raven, cat, black cat, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
But technically, that was the story. Like she had a deep cut on her leg after my grandma said that.
Damn, bro.
Back and all that stuff, type of stuff.
And like other people could see the cut too. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
just damn. That's just real.
She felt it too. Like
Damn, that's
like,
just.
Cause like it happened in the moment, and my mom was like, "Oh my god!" and started like grabbing her leg and crying like that. And my grandma was like, "Well, what happened? Supposedly I'm the one that stepped on the cat. Why didn't nothing happen to me?" And like at first nobody saw it till the next day. She woke up and everybody was able to see it.
Damn, bro, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. The Mexicans are crazy, bro. What's it called? So, some of my friends may know that like I moved into a new house like a couple years ago, right? Still go back to my old house. That's pretty cool, you know. Being able to go back to my neighborhood. But what's it called? Anyways, this is not my old neighborhood. It's my new. It's a new house. So when we first moved in, the first night that like my family stayed over, I was at my cousin's place. I actually slept over there. And that itself is that itself is a jump scare in another. But what's it called? Anyway, so while I was gone, apparently, so actually, no, I'll keep that for at like very end. So once I was done, once the sleeper was over, the next day, like midday, I came back, and everything was pretty normal. They had like moved everything where it's supposed to be. And so at that current time, where my room is right now, that was my sister's room before. And since my bed wasn't set up, her bed had like two, so I would like sleep on the bottom part of it. And so before we went to sleep, my mom, and this I was like, ain't no way, bro. So all I hear is, "Don't tell him. Let's see if he can fall asleep." I said, what you mean by that, bro? I said, what you mean by that, bro? What you not gonna tell me? So anyways, obviously I went to sleep, bro. Man was trying to get slumped, you feel me? So anyways, I go to sleep. I wake up the next morning. Come to find out, bro. So I wake up, right? And like midway through the day, I'm talking to my sister, right? My sister's cool with telling me anything. So I ask her, what did my mom not want you to tell me? She tells me that. So keep in mind, so there's like if you're counting the basement, it's 3 floors. If you're not, it's just 2 floors. The first one, the second floor, and the second floor is it looks like kind of like a big version of an attic, and then there's like the actual attic. So, anyways, when you walk up the stairs, all right, it's like directly in the middle. You turn around on the roof that it's like the actual attic is just a floor. It's like a board that you could just like lift up into the actual attic. I've never looked up there. I don't plan to. I don't plan to after this. So they told me, or not they. My bad. My sister told me that when they were downstairs, keep in mind, everybody, nobody was upstairs whatsoever. Nobody had gone upstairs. Everybody was downstairs. Like they were like about to keep moving everything. They heard somebody walking upstairs. I said, ain't no way, bro. Cause you know me, bro. Or not even. I know it's not just me. I know it's a lot of people like I think a lot of people get like where like you'll see like something like move on the corner of your eye. And crazy, especially like knowing that, cause I be on the game a lot. Especially y'all know I be on the game with you sometimes, and seeing shit just like kind of like what I think is something walk by. Walk out of me, bro. Exactly, crazy, crazy. But I was just like, damn, bro. I should have been told me that. But what if I wake up and there's somebody there, man? I said, come on, but that shit was crazy. That shit. You had another one?
Oh, I have multiple.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I got one.
Oh, shit, take
That's
it. Yeah,
So-
go for it.
This is more of like, because he was talking about the cats. This is more like
Animal?
it's an animal story. It's just crazy. So when my aunt was a little girl, my dad, he used to always take care of her, because my dad's like way older than my aunt. Like that's their uncle. It makes no sense, but just know. Anyway, that's his niece.
Talking about scary stories, we just heard
And
the noise back.
I know,
but
right? That's just upstairs.
But that shit's
My
scary.
family's upstairs. Anyway, so this cat attacked my little aunt. Like, she's a little girl. Oh no, this at my grandpa. And oh, you.
My bad, I kicked the cord.
I was about to say, bro, yo, that's good.
We gotta stop, bro. Bro, this is gonna be a ghost in 5 minutes. I'm not gonna tell you, but anyway. So this cat attacked my aunt, right? My grandpa sees. He pulls that cat and he throws that. Like, he just boom. The cat falls on the floor, right? They're in. This is a 3-story building, like those old houses.
Yeah.
Down by somewhere.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no.
And so he opens the window, grabs this cat, right?
she
He
took-
didn't throw him out the window. He had a metal baseball bat.
Ain't no
He said, "Let me toss this."
strike out of it.
Boom. He hit a home run with the cat, bro.
My
That
mom
cat
will.
fell all the way down, 3rd floor.
Yeah.
You know what the cat did? He got up and just walked off.
What the? How do you search?
They do say pass
No. But not only did he land, he also got whacked with a baseball bat, bro. How the fuck?
lights lost already.
Then that cat was left with 7 more, bro.
Oh,
Bro,
How many he already ran to?
yeah. That could have been his last light, bro. His
bro, he
last
could have
straw.
gone through that maybe a week before, man.
Just another day, bro. Alright. Is that sorry? You got another one,
You
Alfred?
got another one?
Of course I do.
Go for it.
I just like he was saying. So could I go back to back 2 stories? Cause like they kinda
Yeah, go.
match
Yeah,
together.
go for it.
Okay, so before moving to Chicago, I actually used to live in Michigan,
Yeah.
and I used to live in Michigan when I was like 6 years old. Like since I was born till like 6 years old.
Yeah.
And technically, what happened was, I used to live there, and on our last day, we sold the house, and for that last day, we had to sleep in my uncle's house. So we slept with my cousins. Well, I slept with my cousin, and he had a terrible idea to be sleeping with the door open. That's just how he used to sleep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With the door open.
I would not. I don't do that. Anymore. I do not do that anymore.
And the only light that was coming inside of the house was the street light.
That shit.
So-
You don't even like that to be scary, bro.
So technically, it was completely dark, and it was just me and him. He was out cold,
Oh nah, bro. Was by
And-
himself. Oh hell nah. I could not.
and I was I just couldn't sleep. It was my last day before moving to Chicago. You think I was gonna be able to sleep? I could not sleep.
It was what?
It was the day before moving to Chicago. So we sold my old house in Michigan because we were gonna move here.
Yeah.
So we sold the house, and on that last day, we had to sleep at my aunt's house. So I was with my cousin,
Yeah.
and he's knocked out. Like he's completely gone. Like he's
Dang.
asleep and everything. And I'm just there trying not to think of stuff that would make me scared. Cause
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard.
For sure, yeah, I'm God, bro.
He's sleeping with
That's
the
the
door
worst
open.
thing to do, bro. Yeah,
He's
okay.
sleeping with the door open. I'm all alone, and it's completely
Mhm.
dark and everything. Only the street lights coming in, and the street light forms a shadow on the open.
No, no. I already know what this is. Hell no, bro.
So for those of you who do not know, there is this guy in Mexico who rides an all black horse,
Oh,
and he does not have a head. So he wears a cowboy hat, but it fits him up to the neck.
yeah, cause
And he's dressed in all black, and he has a really long black coat. And that's the only thing. That's the only figure I see on the open door.
Oh,
And the worst part about it is that the door opened to the inside, not the outside.
oh,
So like it's like if he was inside the room. It looked like he was inside the room.
that's just
Completely.
what,
And then I get the urge to have a piss.
bro. Bro.
But you was set up for failure.
I was set up for
Oh
failure.
God.
Keep in mind, I was 6 years old at the time. 6. So I wake my cousin up. He's like, "Huh? What do you want?" And it was around that time where like almost nobody had iPhones.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like it was back then, you know. So all he had was a little iPod. So I told him like, "Let me see your iPod." I turned on the flash. Nothing.
Okay.
And then the worst part about it is that it was like a trailer mobile home.
Oh.
So you walk out of the room, and it's just a long hallway and the bathroom to the left.
Holy.
The hallway is all dark, and there's only one light switch, and that's in the living room. The living room is to my right, but I still have to like walk a little bit. I am not walking back there.
Dog.
I am not turning my back on that hallway.
Oh God, yeah.
Damn.
That's just
So,
This is scary.
bro.
so I grabbed the flashlight and I just go to the bathroom. And when I was coming out on the way out of the bathroom, I would like peek my head. Like I didn't want to get jump scared. I peeked my head out of the
bro,
light.
yeah.
And then I finally got the urge. Like I just finally got like I had to. So I just walked back to the room, and I'm like, wake up, here, like take your phone.
Mm.
As soon as I turned off that light, boom, figure appears right.
No.
And then I'm like, as soon as I saw it again, I'm like, Louis. The second I gave him his phone, he just put it down and right back to sleep. I promise you.
bro, set you up for failure, bro.
And I woke him up again. I'm like, let me see the iPod. He's like, for what? Didn't you just go to the bathroom? I'm like, yeah, but I need it. So he gave it to me again. I turned on the flash. Again, nothing. Turn it off. Boom, it's there. And I was on the way to put it down, and it falls under the bed.
Oh no.
It falls to
Under?
the crack under the bed.
You're.
And
That's.
I told him, oh, it fell under the bed. He's gonna tell me to get it.
Yeah.
I don't want that. But at the same time, I wanted to be looking at the door.
That's why I'm just gonna close
So-
my eyes and just.
That's even worse because you don't know what's gonna grab you when you're under the covers.
I don't give a.
So technically,
Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do if this is me? I'm gonna reach into my pocket. I'm gonna pull out the rosary. I'm gonna wrap this in my hand. Please, let me not die.
Oh God.
And then you put the covers over your head, and then
Indeed.
you just sit there.
keep in mind I was 6.
How like what time was this? Like about
Like 11 and 12.
surviving all those damn hours.
Hell no. Hell no.
It was like 11, 12. So,
Mm.
and I remember it vividly because like it's one of the stuff that like really like,
Yeah.
scared me.
I have a story similar. Yeah. Well, what's your second story?
So, right after that, we moved to Chicago, and my
So this is transitioning to the second story.
yes.
Okay.
So then after that day, we moved to Chicago, and we get there, and it was an old lady. We bought an apartment, so technically all 3 floors were ours, and it was just a cool place, you know. Like who doesn't want to live in an apartment, especially if it's also, if it's all to yourself. So technically, you have 2 houses in one, 2 kitchens, 2 living rooms, 2 everything.
That's lit. You still live there?
No,
Oh, okay.
but we still own it.
Yeah,
We just rent it out. So technically, we moved there, and of course, we have to. So technically, we moved in there, and there was an old lady that used to live there. An old lady and her grandchildren. Like she would rent it out for them. So she was really nice, actually. And she talked to us about the place. She said, "I'm gonna leave a few things there for you guys."
Mm-hmm. Oh
And-
shit.
she just left. You know, like she's like, y'all can throw it away, whatever y'all want to keep, y'all can keep. And
Oh,
then we moved in, and we lived in there for like a good 3-4 months without emptying out the basement. So then
Oh,
my grandparents come over, and they sleep for like 2 nights, and then my grandpa asked my mom if this one really tall dude used to live there, and like chubby and everything,
Yeah.
and with braids. And then mom's like, yeah, why?
oh,
And he was just like, keep in mind, my grandpa was not here when we bought the place, so he knew nothing about the people that we bought it off of. And he asked my mom that, and then he was like, and in the basement is there like a little room, and there's like a blue bed in there. Like he named out the color.
what the
and And so that same day, mom's like, we don't know. We haven't emptied out the basement. We go down there, and there's a door, like just a secret door.
holy.
Keep in mind, it's not like an actual room, because it's an apartment. So the bottom is the same. Living room and a room. So 2 rooms. So technically, the basement is separated in 2. One to live in, and the other side where you put the washing machines at. So technically, in the part that you live in, there was a room that's like 3 feet tall and deep.
Like a crawl space looking one?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
So that's the little room that my grandpa was talking about. So they open it up and they take out boxes on boxes on boxes on boxes. And my grandpa's like, "What do you guys want me to do with this?" He pulls out a Ouija board.
Holy sh!
Oh hell no.
And he's just like, "Well, throw it away." My grandpa automatically says, "No, we have to burn it. Like we don't have a choice. We have to." And right after that, we see the bed.
Yeah.
A blue small bed, just like he named it. A blue small bed. And he was saying that in his dream, the reason he asked us about that little blue bed is because that in the dream, that big tall dude was like he came back to the apartment for that bed. So who knows what it had inside of it. We didn't want to open up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we just threw it away. But who knows what was in there? But supposedly the reason my grandpa dreamed the dude was because he wanted to come back for his mattress. And ended up finding anything. And my grandpa, he was a very known musician over there in Mexico. And so he would practice like his saxophone in my room because that's where he would sleep. He slept in my room whenever he went over because we have 5 rooms. It's just me, my brother, and my sister, my parents. We only need 4 rooms. So they got to sleep in one room and I just went to another. And when he would practice on his saxophone, he would just sit in bed. And he said that he would feel like people like sitting down next to him, like he would feel like
you feel it go down.
yeah, like he would feel the bed go down, like the mattress. And that's when he would like stop and he would just put the saxophone in his case and just go downstairs with everybody else. Cause he's saying that like that's the one thing that actually creeped him out.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Javi.
Oh,
I got hella good Halloween stories, bro. Not gonna
I
lie.
know.
And very much more to come.
Yeah.
Alright, so me next?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, bro. So I want something when it comes to chat. Oh my god, bro. And the crazy thing is that although it's like a different different like type of like cast, it was for the exact same reason. Oh fuck! Like the only reason that like it made the exact angle is because of the street light right outside. So let me quickly give out a quick breakdown. So I live on the second floor, and that's my room and my brother's room, and they're connected.
Yeah.
With the so like apart. Yeah. No. So like it's this door, and then like the wall in between both the rooms, but there's like a doorway in between, like a sliding door, right? So we have it open almost all the time, unless he's like doing some shit that's important, then he just like closes it. Other than that, it's open all the time. I usually just take his door through anyways. And so at this point in time, and even now, it's just a different bed, but it's the same thing. The way I'm laying down, if I like sit up or even if I just look forward, I'm looking at his room, right? I'm looking in that direction. And bro, so keep in mind, this happened to be a night when he was not home, and I just this is the worst timing. I had his iPad, which I used to use a lot. I had his iPad. I did not have my phone. The iPad, the flash, it doesn't have a flash on it. It's one type of iPads that don't have the the flash. So I'm just sitting in his room, and I fall asleep at like 10, 11. And I wake up like in the middle of the night. I honestly can't tell you the exact time, but like if I had to guess based off of like how long I waited in between things, I'd say I probably woke up about like 1:30 to 2 a.m. And so the streetlights obviously are on, and I'm not sure if it was a streetlight that's on this side or on this side, but one of the streetlights was casting up. Bro, this was before I had my LEDs, so lights,
Yeah.
everything pitch black,
Pitch dark. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Bro, keep in mind, this
You're
is
young.
bro, this is winter type of nights. This ain't no summer night. This is a winter night. It's a winter night. It's pitch black outside, bro. I kid you not. With my glasses on, I can't see his room. And then, but then I adjust like in like I like the like, apart from like because even though the light was like there, the shades are still closed, so you can barely see anything. But once I adjust, so the roof is like slanted a bit and then flat, right? Like I don't. It was partially because of the angle of the light and then like how the roof is angled. It looked like there was somebody. It looked like there was somebody standing in the like in the far corner of my brother's room, right, bro? I was like, what am I gonna do? Cause the only way to turn on the nearest light is to get out of my bed, run next to the door in the middle, and turn. And And even let me tell you something. There's something that's what made it worse. I'm not sure why, but when either it doesn't matter which one. Mine's like not as bad, but what's it called? When I flip it on.
Okay, hold on. Let me pause this.
No,
real
go,
fast.
you go.
We're being hella stupid right now. Like we're typing shit on our iPads.
So-
Let's not. I'll let you keep going. Listen. Yeah.
All right,
All right, keep going.
No, you go. So what's it called? So the thing about the light switch on both sides, his is a bit worse than mine, but it happens to mine every once in a while. I'll flip the switch up and it'll flicker before it turns on completely.
Yeah.
So the chance, like there's always a good chance of me flicking it and then it not turning on. So I was like, I get up, because it's. Keep in mind, bro, I'm Mexican, man. I'm not that tall, bro. You know? I'm decent at least, you know. I'm like a solid 5'8".
Damn, bro.
I'm sorry.
He's tall. I'm tall.
True.
I just want to say I came out lucky all because of my grandpa. Thanks to him.
Yeah. Like, okay, look.
I came out lucky because I have white.
So currently I'm like a solid 5'8", you know. But what's it called? This was like about a year ago. I'm like 5'6", 5'7" at most, bro. It's tall, bro. It's like if it reached up, it could touch the ceiling,
Yeah,
bro.
Like Slender Man.
Dead. So, bro, like no, like tall to the point. Obviously, it was because of how the roof is like slanted. But like from my perspective,
It was huge.
it was tall to the point where it was leaning over to not touch the roof, bro. So, anyways, so like I said, so the lights coming in, all you can see is literally just that. I can't see legit. I can't even see head. I can see there. So I'm like, bro, what do I do? If I had a phone, flash. My phone was not on me. It was downstairs, bro.
That's an L on your hat.
I don't know, bro. Hey, man, that was my fault. But anyways, I mean, I kind of never mind. That was completely my fault. But anyways, so I'm like, bro, cause I was just like, what do I do, bro? So you know, me being me, bro, I was like, wait for the cars over. But bro, I pull it back down, bro. It's still there. It's just sitting there, and I managed. I don't know how. Like I wasn't trying to fall asleep. I like was knocked out. I wake up and like. I had my pillow, so like my head is like slightly up, so I look straight at it, but I can't move, bro. I'm scared, bro. I couldn't move for and so at one point,
Like you were just terrified.
yeah, I do know like sleep paralysis. I can't move, bro. I can see it. I can move my eyes. I cannot move my body. Like it feels like I'm being weighed down.
Yeah.
And I'll get into it if I can like share the second part of it because like it's two parts. It happened two different times, but this is the first time it happened. And so, bro, at one point I was just like, bro, you know, like I can't do this. I have to sleep, bro. I jump out of my bed. I run to the switch. I flick it up. I swear, bro. Like while I was flickering, I swear it scared the out of me. I can't tell because like it was still flickering, but it felt like it. I could just feel like it was scary as bro. And then I just lights on and went to sleep, bro.
Yeah.
That's something I can never
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could do some bullshit, bro. But
I feel like we had some great scary stories.
Yeah.
That's some good
Yeah.
ass.
the second part too is worse, bro. Yeah.
What?
Can I
Go ahead.
So this was, and this like a whole month or two apart. I already forgotten about this. And no, I don't forget about it, but I had already forgotten about. My brother had gone out somewhere, and so this is like around the time like he didn't come home that night. He was out for like the whole night. Like he came, I'm like I don't know, but I know he came home like at 9 in the morning. So he came back late. And so like I said, I'm the only person upstairs.
Yeah.
You know, I shut off the lights, and it's pitch black. You know, keep on. I have no problem with it 'cause I already forgotten about it. I'm straight, bro. It's there again, the exact same spot, bro. And then, bro, like at that point, I was like, I mean, I already went through it. I wasn't really as scared. I fall back asleep. I wake up, and it's in the same corner, but in my room instead, bro.
Oh,
I was, I was so scared because I couldn't. The most I could make out is just like how his body looks, which is just tall.
Yeah.
But just like like no facial features. Like it's weird because so basically everything here is pitch black, including his eyes. But I could tell that those were his eyes. I don't know if that makes sense, bro. It just like I swear it felt like it felt like 2 hours of just if it just like slightly like just inching forward, bro. And at one point, bro, it was I'd say at the most, bro, 2 meters away from my bed at the most. At least it was like 2 feet, 3 feet, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, like it could touch me. And my bed. With a little bit, I slided with a little bit. But what's it called? Anyways. So yeah, it's standing right there, bro. I was terrified, bro. I closed my eyes, bro. I said, dude, I kept my eyes shut, bro, until I fell asleep, bro. Hell no, bro. Let me tell you, bro. And I didn't get no mark or anything, but my hand, like, you know when you write for too long,
Yeah.
it felt like that. There was no mark, no nothing, but it felt like that. Like I didn't want to. I was like, I was like, damn, bro. And now I have LEDs, so best believe the.
I was gonna be on.
Oh God, I'm not touching
Anyway,
it anymore.
so we all have good scary stories.
Yeah,
Yes.
multiple.
So, with Alfredo being his first time back or on the podcast,
Yeah.
you obviously have seen episodes 1 and 2. Some serious topics, eh? Same with you, Javi. Well, you've been on both of them.
I've been on it,
But
yeah.
like, serious topics, right?
Yeah.
So, why don't we get inputs on some of the whole topics that we've had from
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
recap. So, obviously, episode 1, we talked a lot about relationships. We talked a lot about sex in relationships. We talked a lot about in the second episode, a more touchy subject. What is a topic that we can kind of get into, all of us, that we could all put some input in? What do y'all feel like? We could jump into relationships. Because obviously last time we had Josh on it, and we're talking more generally about unhealthy relationships because of what happened to him. You know? And best believe Josh is going to be back next episode.
Yeah, I got something before that. I don't know, like just
Obviously, yeah. So we focus mainly on unhealthy relationships. Let's focus on healthy relationships,
okay.
specifically using maybe our own as an example. For reference, all 3 of us have girlfriends. How long, Javi?
2 months. Hey, bro, trust is gonna be.
Hey, I'm not them. I got double. I'm 4 months, and
1 year next month.
this man just tripled my time, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Anyway, so we all have really healthy relationships, right?
Yeah,
Or
I'd
at
say
least
so.
I hope.
Not for sure. I'd say so
Um,
completely.
Yeah, but let's kind of go through our own relationships. Yeah, our own
Yeah, for
relationships. Types of let's start with seeing each other. That's a big part.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
so
for sure. How often do you see each other, Javi?
every week. But that's
How many?
That's
Like every
that's out of
week?
luck.
How many times?
Well, normally it'd only be 1 to 2. Currently, it's 4. So I got really lucky just recently. But,
Yeah. Yeah.
Normally on a normal like time, it'd be like 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's more like once every week. You know,
Once every other week.
we leave. We live about 40 minutes away.
That's more than
We
I
have,
like
you
to.
know, and then plus like we have school during the week is hard.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
difficult.
but the weekend is easier. Alfredo. this one.
So I used to see my girl every day
Mhm.
because we went to school together.
Yeah.
So I used to see her every day. Over the summer, that's where it got pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Because I would be very busy.
Different things, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody gets busy.
Yeah. I would be very busy. Sometimes I would have to go to work
Mhm.
and stuff like that. But we would probably see each other like once or twice a month. And if you want a healthy relationship, that's really not good.
It's really not good, but I'll say like if you guys are talking to each other
Yeah,
constantly,
you can work with
can really work with.
Yeah.
There's some people that are online
Like they just
dating.
don't try at all.
They're online dating. I can't do that.
Yeah, for sure.
uh,
But now with school starting, it was pretty difficult for me to see her during football season.
yeah.
But actually, that just ended last week, so I've actually seen her every day this week, and tomorrow, she's gonna have a Halloween party.
That's lit.
So I'm gonna get to see her every day of the week. So, and I'm just gonna watch this podcast too. So I will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. But I mean, on the topic of seeing each other, and I have input from how I go about it, and also how I've seen because I have friends that aren't in the best like spot. Like I said, no names or anything because it's all private. But one big thing, like, this comes when it comes to everything. But I'm gonna specify for right now. To have a healthy relationship, you have to be willing to work like through a lot of stuff. And like for example, seeing each other is a big one. I have somebody that I know that like just I have somebody that I know that just they
Yeah.
like they were really into this one person and the reason why the person just like didn't even want to travel was just because they didn't see each other as often. And I just think that's like I think that they didn't really like it that much. If they're gonna like just do that, bro, that's crazy. Like I don't see how you could just give up on something just because of one thing that's going wrong. Like you gotta realize that you gotta
fight for it.
Exactly, you gotta fight for it. You gotta work for it, man. It's never gonna be simple.
It's never gonna be easy. That's
Obviously,
Exactly.
anything just getting into a relationship in general isn't easy.
It isn't easy.
You gotta
If
figure
it
out how you
is-
want to convey
if
your
it is,
emotions
it's
to
more-
them.
Gain confidence.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
gain
a big thing.
confidence. That's the toughest thing for me because
For every guy.
for me,
Honestly, yeah, almost
I've never been the type of guy to like go out and like rizz up a girl. I'd be like, hey, shawty, let
Yeah.
me get your number.
It takes
It's
way
hard.
I've
Yeah,
never been
exactly.
like that, and I still to this day I will never be like that. My girlfriend had to come to me.
Yeah, look. No, it has something to say. I promise you, if 85% of more females did what us guys have to do, which is talk to the female first,
Everybody would be happy.
everybody would be happy. Way
Like
more
girls,
relationships.
girls. Don't be afraid to walk up to a
Don't.
dude
I
because-
promise you.
Oh,
85%
my
of the time, it's gonna work.
it's gonna work.
And it's gonna-
95% of the time, it's
90
gonna work.
Maybe even 99.
Came up to me and was like, "Whoa,
That's what happened. To you.
Exactly. And I mean, we're looking at it now. It's working out pretty well.
It's working out pretty well.
It's working out pretty well.
yeah." Another thing that we could kind of get into is how do you show love? How do you show affection?
Affection.
That's what's your love language, kind of.
Remind them constantly how much you love them.
Yeah, reassurance.
Every day, every.
I think we all do a pretty good job about that one.
I just did.
every 5 seconds, like
Yeah. Like even if
we
it's
could,
random.
we could be on a FaceTime call, right?
Yeah, even if it's random, just
Literally, it could be dead silent.
I love you.
Babe, yes, I love you.
Literally, it could be so
I
random,
love
and
you too.
I promise you, it could be so random.
That's kind of like the specialness about it.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
that's
the
the special
special-
part of it.
Like you have no reason to say it, but you still do.
Exactly.
That's what makes it real.
Yeah.
For sure.
How Jesus. How would I say? How do you guys deal with overthinking?
Oh, wow.
That's
Okay.
a tough one.
Actually, I talked to you partially about it, not completely, because
Yeah.
I mean, I just like even with like I could like my like not, I can't even say best friend anymore. That's my brother now, basically. Even with him, like there's like a certain extent to like what I talk about, just because I don't mind being close to people. It's just that there's just some topics that I just like I can't bring myself to like speak on. But what's it
Yeah.
called? Yesterday I had a a pretty lengthy like shit. I told you what happened. A pretty lengthy conversation about that, and it's just to honestly, I think that's amazing. And this is one thing, y'all. This is a big thing. If you're in a relationship and you're like your partner has a problem, it's gonna happen. And that's one of the problems that might happen. You work with them, and that's something that I'm so grateful
I feel like
for.
if it's something that's like, like something that pisses you off, if you get into an argument, I would rather her, instead of saying bye, be like, hey, like, okay, I get you did that. Why'd you do it?
Mhm.
And I love you. I still want to be with you.
Yeah.
How can we fix this?
Exactly.
Because
That's a big
obviously
thing,
you can't
bro.
be doing that.
Yeah, look,
That's
listen,
something that
listen,
I would
listen,
hear.
to put-
Rather than
exactly
bye.
to put it simply, realize that you don't leave when it gets hard, bro. You keep working at it. That makes the relationship
a person
stronger.
that loves you isn't gonna find a reason to leave. They're gonna find a reason to stay.
And they're gonna love you for who you really are. And
Exactly.
one thing is that
We're all gonna make mistakes.
yeah, and one thing is that remember it goes both ways. Because when a girl overthinks, the guy's always there for her. When a guy overthinks, most of the time a girl doesn't care.
For her? When's the girl there for her? Yeah, I feel like that's the problem with a lot of men's mental health is that girls really it's really I'm gonna say it right now, and it's just not me being like sexist or anything, but it's just me being for real. The reason 95, I would say probably 95% of the time relationships don't work out is because of the girl's fault. I'm talking about like regular relationships. Now we're talking about abusive relationships. That's gonna be the guy.
Yeah, for sure.
We're not saying that guys aren't abusive. We're not gonna say guys are not abusive, because there are some abusive ass.
Hey man, breathing underwater, bro. Breathing underwater, bro. Come on,
But yeah, obviously, I would say 95% of relationships don't work out is because it's one sided.
And one of the things
That's
is
the
that
issue.
if you're raised by like, well, I don't want to say specifically Mexican because I know it happens to a lot of people, but raised young as a guy, like they don't really teach you a lot of things. Like they don't teach you that it's okay for a guy to cry. And they don't
Hell no! If I start crying, my girl better open her damn arms, hold me, and just start giving me kisses.
And
Shit.
that's something I wish
And I know
parents
that's
could
gonna
teach
happen.
their kids.
Yeah,
And that's something for sure I'm gonna talk about with my son. It's okay to cry, man. Like
yeah.
especially when it with like I was just overthinking, like madly overthinking 2 days ago. Like it like bad.
Overthink every night.
Yeah. Cause
And I'm not ashamed of it, but I like the fact that I could literally just be like, let me go do something else to take my mind off of it.
Yeah.
And then when I come back and I start talking to her, guess what?
she's there for you.
Every single thing that she does every night to show you love and affection, or just to have a conversation with you,
exactly
what
that
I'm
reassures you.
exactly-
That
It
puts you
helps
back in a mindset.
It helps
And
a lot.
that's kind of like the kick in your that it's like, hey, motherfucker, why the are you thinking that? Because
Exactly.
look at what
Look-
she's
look-
doing,
hey,
and you're over there thinking she's getting by another dude.
Hey, I mean, at least you put it.
I don't, baby. I don't think about that about you, but I'm just saying in general.
general, yeah.
In general.
in general.
But
Why-
every guy think too. And I think I think the main reason behind that is because guys are like they're never taught that it's okay.
Yeah, I feel like
another
that thing is that we're scared to lose them.
Yeah, that's
we're always scared to lose them because like we have them, and it's like you like we don't own you.
yeah. No,
But, like-
you're not
but, like you're a part. It's like when that starts, like when you start dating and stuff, it's kind of like you guys are kind of becoming one.
yeah.
you know?
You guys have to combine into
You
one.
guys
It's like
got to combine into one person, and nobody.
100%.
So it's like me losing half of myself. I don't want to lose.
that's
her.
why it hurts guys so much.
Exactly. Well, that's why breakups we go through it really hard more than a girl. A girl be like,
And now, hold on, real quick. Big thing I throw whenever talking about anything like this. We're talking general. Now there is always off times. That's for everything.
misconceptions.
But currently, we're talking about a generalization. We're going about most girls currently.
Exactly.
That's not to say people. That's not.
No.
Not nowhere near all. Nowhere near all.
But obviously, I
Yeah.
feel like another thing is, well, like, yeah, I mean, like, obviously overthinking is a big thing of a relationship.
Yeah.
How do you deal with it? That's the thing. Men's mental health is a lot harder, because as growing up in, it's growing up in a Hispanic kind
Household.
of we've never been taught that it's okay to cry,
Or that it's okay,
or
to
like,
think things.
like it's just like suck it up, buttercup.
Yeah.
Like if I, like we could be depressed and our dad's gonna come in and kick and be like, get the let's go to work.
Let's go to work. Yeah.
Let's go to work and go do something.
I
Cut the
feel like
grass.
that plays a big role in a lot of kids' life.
Yeah.
For sure, because that leads into overthinking. Like, oh, if I do this, it's gonna be wrong, and I'm gonna get.
obviously parents. Now we're not saying our parents are bad parents.
No, obviously not.
I'm
Yeah,
thankful for everything my parents have
Yeah,
done
yeah,
for me
100%.
because it's made me who I am today.
Yeah, exactly. And look where we are now.
Exactly.
If it
And
wasn't for our parents,
obviously
we wouldn't be
now
here.
now that we mature and we're learning all about this stuff as we go through life, being taught that it's okay, being told that suck it up, buttercup,
Yeah.
it doesn't really affect us anymore.
It doesn't.
Because we know that we're allowed to cry.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, your girlfriend comes a big part into your mental health.
It does.
Because when you cry, are you gonna go to your friend? Are you gonna go to your mom? No, you're gonna go to your girlfriend.
You're gonna go to your girlfriend.
You're gonna go to your girlfriend
because that's the person you trust the most. That's what
the
they're
person
there
you
for.
trust. Exactly.
It goes both ways. That's where
And
you're
I
there.
feel like that's
for
why mothers could be like, oh, you like
you can
that?
come to me for
No, mothers gonna be like, you love them more than me,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like I don't mean.
But it's not.
It's not like
It's
that.
not like that.
I'm
They
not
just have a
like-
different connection.
Exactly, we have a
It's
different
okay, you
connection.
can't
You are
compare.
to us mothers. That's like our highest. That's the most important woman in our lives.
Exactly.
I don't care if I'm gonna get married to my girlfriend in 30 years or
30.
Whoa, maybe
Pause.
15, 20 years. Who knows? Whatever. However long it is. My mom was still going to be the most important woman in my life because look at me.
Yeah.
I am this because of her.
Yeah.
And that plays a lot. Is the person that you become is because of how you are raised.
Yeah.
If you see a gangbanger out there, you're going to be like,
They
their mother
They
didn't.
didn't try.
Whereas, you see some kid with the nerd glasses walking down the street with his books, but he got $1 million and he walking into $1 million Ferrari.
You know.
There's gonna be like,
That's
damn,
because-
his mom probably beat his ass.
It's low-key true.
Yeah, like he was taught to know what he wants.
That's another thing. I get having a conversation with the kid, right? Being like, and like, if a kid does something wrong, having a conversation with them. I hate that today,
Nowadays.
kids go into depression because their
Yeah.
parents yell at them.
Yeah, like come on, like
Yell?
if you
You
went
go
through
into
the
depression
if
'cause
you
you got
went
yelled
through
at?
the hell that like most teenagers went
Bro,
through now,
I'm telling you,
you
right
would
now,
kill
bruh.
yourself.
I'm telling you right now, this is what pisses me off about the people that get depressed and stuff like that. As a person that was depressed at some point.
Like if you're a teenager our age and you got depressed because of what happened, okay, we understand.
I
that. But
get getting
nowadays, just
I-
because of yelling,
I get depressed about certain things. If you go through a breakup, sure,
Yeah,
that
that
can
can
put
be
you in
depressing.
depression.
That
And
can be
that's the
depressing.
thing that parents struggle to realize. They're replaceable. To us, they weren't.
yeah,
They
because they
put
had
up-
that special
we
bond, that special
opened
connection,
Ourselves out to them. We gave ourselves to them. We put
which guys really don't.
We put
do.
goddamn effort every single day into what that relationship was.
Which guys really
But
don't do.
for people to go into depression because like stupid,
Yeah.
that pisses me off.
Yeah, it does.
Pisses
It's
me the
just
fuck
like-
off. I hate the fact that some kids will today say, like, my
I need to
parents
go to
don't hit me.
therapy.
Yeah, I need to go to therapy. My parents hit me.
My
I'm gonna call the
parent-
cops. My parents hit me. You know what my mom would do to me as a kid, bruh? She would grab frying pans. She would grab brooms. She would grab belts.
Whatever was closest to her.
She would. Bro, I got hit with the glass tomato. Don't know what the. It was a table ornament, but guess what? I got hit in the head with that.
Damn.
I got knocked out on the floor, and people be like, this child abuse. Man, you know what that is?
That's discipline.
That's
That's
discipline. That ain't no child
And
abuse.
look, bro, look.
I am grateful I
It's
got
'cause
whipped as a
there's
kid. Because now guess what? If I do drugs, if I get somebody pregnant, I'm gonna take a knuckle to the jaw from my mother. It's no more belt. Man, the belts were like, hey, this is baby stages. This is what happened when you don't listen.
That's when you're
Now,
so young.
now
That's
when you up, when you up, best believe there's
Don't
gonna
get that.
there's gonna be a damn foot in your damn face.
You're
Yeah.
That's when you get that adult confidence.
Exactly.
Oh man,
And that's
your,
like-
your parents don't care if you're 30 years old, you have kids, and you have a house. If your house ain't clean, keep in mind that is not our parents' house. They're still gonna come in with. That's how it is.
But I mean,
That's how
it's
it
like,
is.
look, and
And
there's
I'm
a-
grateful for it.
I think one thing that people don't realize, and it sucks because whenever they don't realize that they view their parents in a bad way,
I love my
there's
parents. for
such a
whooping me.
big difference between discipline and abuse. You can tell. Abuse is when it's for no reason. When
is
they
when
when
it's
they
for no
just coming into your room beating you because they don't like you, bro. When they whoop because you over here smoking in the bathroom. Trying to get you in the right way, bro. They trying to get you in the right direction, bro. They're trying to get you in the right. You finna be. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm grateful.
I've been whooped a lot in my life.
I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Remember, you're your parents' blessing. They want whatever what's best for you.
Exactly, and they know what's best for you.
Yeah, they know what's best for you.
Okay, more times than not, apart from certain modern day things, they've been there, done that.
Yeah.
They've been
You
there.
over here
done
trying to smoke,
I'm
but
telling you, we think we got it. What they got, they get
Bro.
smacked in school. They would kneel on rocks.
They would do like way worse
Yeah.
stuff happen to them than they did to us.
I'm not saying
And
we
look
didn't
at
go. I'm not saying we didn't get to go through nothing because goddamn.
But still, look at them. Do they seem affected by it?
No.
No, exactly. Look where they are now, living in a stable home with a stable family.
You know, it was all for us.
Exactly.
It's all for
And
us.
look at us. Now they're doing the same thing for us, and that's
way
how we're
you
gonna
can
be
do
in the
the exact
future.
same
That's how we're gonna be in the
That way we
future.
can do the same thing in the
The fact that we go to school every day, the fact that we wake up, we put so much effort into school.
And
it's
look at
for
the
our
school we go
children.
to.
It's for our
Look at the
family.
school we go to.
No names, but bro.
No names, no names.
That's a sacrifice for us to go to.
That's one big thing, That's
Yeah.
one thing I'll always be grateful for, bro.
It's the school that we go to.
I've been in private school, literally apart from preschool, my whole life, bro.
Yeah,
You know how thankful I am, bro. Obviously I mess around a lot. I say some dumb stuff sometimes, but in general, compared to people that I see, bro, and that's not to talk down on anybody because it's not really anybody's fault that they're like just not raised correctly, right? But I'm glad that I was taught to be, respectful to others and to just have a good opinion, Cause like, bro, you look at some people that just like they don't like the fact that some people that I know will. It's like I'll be playing with somebody, I'll be on game with somebody. They'll really tell their mom, no, I'm gonna hop off later, bro. Best believe I would have got thrown out the house, man.
Bro, I remember
Come
when
on,
I was
man.
younger, bro. My mom would be like, "This time you better be off the game." I would be 1 minute over. She didn't give a damn if it was a game up. She wouldn't give a damn if it was an online game.
She would tell you to pause.
Don't give a. I would tell her, "Mom, I can't pause the game. Que pas ni que nada."
She would. You turn it off.
And then I would be like,
second.
"Mom, I'm not done with the game." Well, it's 9 o'clock, so that means you're done. But Mom, guess what? The game's not done. I don't give a if it's done. You better get off the damn game.
Even if
before
it's a
I put my
rain
foot in your.
Even if it's a rain game, she doesn't care.
She doesn't give. Because guess what? Because guess what? She's not the one sitting there playing the game.
Exactly.
She's the
All
one
she
that
cares
paid
is
for it.
get your head so you
She
can
the
go
one
to
that paid
yeah,
for
get
it.
your ass.
No.
Exactly. She's the one that paying for it.
Exactly.
So she's like, get your so that way you could wake up, go to school, be successful,
successful in your life.
and then bring me money.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, obviously, I don't give a what it is. However much money I end up making in my life, I'm gonna give a portion of that to my mom.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's my dream to retire both my
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah. Obviously, we talked a lot. Today.
Exactly. But yeah.
So
I mean,
obviously, we talked.
it's getting a bit
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
I mean, like,
exactly.
yeah. Until we talked about girlfriends and stuff and
Yeah.
a lot of different things. So before we end, y'all got messages to your girlfriends?
Oh yeah.
Of course we do. Alfredo, you go first.
All right. So first off, she knows this, and I remind her every day. I love her so much, and I enjoy every second I spend with her, even when
Even if it's over a screen.
yeah, even if it's over a screen, or even if it's
Text
times
message, though.
where I see her and it's not that much.
Yeah.
The time that I do spend with her, it's amazing.
Yeah.
She just has a special heart, like a special place in my heart,
Mm.
and I'm glad that I get to see her as much as I do, and I can't wait for her to see her tomorrow.
Javi, you go next.
Man, bro, the amount of times that I've been said this to you, but I'm gonna say it again, bro. See me, bro. I literally said this earlier, bro. I'm the type of bro. I love you with a straight ass face. Go back doing whatever I was doing. She hits me up. I love you, bro. You feel me? Cause it's like I don't know, bro. It's crazy, and I think I said this to her before too, like, bro. She just got me feeling some type of way, and I don't know. I'm really thankful. She's amazing. Same thing that he said, bro. Special place in my heart for sure.
I am mine. I mean, I tell you this all the time.
we
all tell you this all the
time.
time. But obviously, I love you so much, like with all my heart. Like obviously, she's the only person I've opened up to,
to,
like
yeah, for sure.
open.
I know.
up to.
I feel
Like
exactly.
actually, she's the only one that knows about my story.
For last
And my
night, bro.
the rough times that I went through. So I
Yeah.
love you with all my heart. I hope you know that, and I'm here for you no matter what.
I know.
And I expect our relationship to go both ways. Obviously, if I
Yeah,
show
yeah.
affection, you show affection.
Exactly.
If I spam your phone, you spam my phone.
Oh,
If
bro,
I'm,
please,
if I'm gonna
thank
give you 1 million kisses, I'm gonna expect 2 million kisses because I'm just built like that. But actually,
like that.
for real, I love you with all my heart. We all three of us love our girls with all our hearts.
Yeah,
And,
for sure. 100%, bro. 200%, my boy.
number.
Yes.
But yeah, and I don't even know. But yeah, we all have a special place in our hearts.
Yeah.
I just want to end this episode off by saying I hope y'all like me. And if
Yo, jump your ass. It's gonna get wicked.
and I hope y'all enjoy me being here, because if y'all do, then
I think it's
that
been
means-
fun.
Then that means
The
I'll
first
be,
recording, we had a great idea. He was under the table and then popped up.
and it rained.
We went 35 minutes of recording and it didn't
It didn't
record.
record, man.
That was my fault. My bad. Sorry I kept you guys so long. But
Yeah.
But I hope y'all
anyway,
like me, and if
Yeah.
y'all do,
he's gonna be.
comment-
Let us
on
know.
a-
Let us
down.
know.
A lot of
bro. Let
fucking
us know,
episodes,
bro.
Let's
That way
fucking
I
go.
can be here a lot more.
Exactly.
On the
So-
on the topic of strict parents, if you don't finish this, I'm gonna get my ass with you, bro. She said 2 hours. It's been past 2 hours.
It's been past 2 hours.
It's been past 2 hours.
It's almost 3. But
Exactly.
anyway,
Anyways, yeah.
so make sure y'all follow all the social media.
All the social media, drop the
TikToks
likes
and
and shit.
Instagram. That's where we post,
Remember,
like, kinda
there
behind the
is
scenes
every
and
once
stuff.
in a while there is TikTok and Instagram exclusive
behind the
content going
scenes.
on. So make sure you
Behind the
check
scenes.
that. Make sure you check that, bro.
Exactly. Make sure you check all that stuff out.
Yeah, guys.
Links are in
And
the description.
all down below. Yeah, I mean, with that
Yeah.
being said, I
With that
mean,
being said, be a better you every
be a
single
better
day.
you every day.
That's what we
Remember
preach
that.
here. And
With that being
is
said,